Welcome, namaste. Good morning, everybody. Yeah, so happy New Year to all of you, to Shar, to the management, SM management, to Miss Joanne, and all around the world, management all around the world, and of course, all the Sunyakis, the members or the people who practice the Sunya, and all the distributors, in the SN. Okay, so happy to see all of you again. So today we started at 40, right? Okay. So let us go to, we recap back on the previous session. Okay. So as you all know, for those who knew, so what is the five moralities? So the five moralities is essential things that been practiced in Sunya and of course in TSN by Dato Dr. Lim Xiao Jin. And it is the secret of successful the business empire of the XN. Okay, so this based on these five moralities, you practice in your life, or you practice in your business, you practice in your career, everywhere in your family, you will get success result. Okay, so what is the morality things? So morality is what makes us more human, and morality is what gives us more. So this is compare us to the animals. Okay, so what differentiate us with human with animal is the morality. So what morality have to do with business? A lot. So yeah, so what differentiate us from animal? Okay, you can see a panda there. What is the difference between the panda and the people and the human? Of course, because of the intellectuality, and because they cannot justify. Okay, they just work with their nature. So but they can be taught. Okay, but they didn't have the consciousness like us. Okay, so ignorance also is the difference between human and animal. Okay, so if you keep doing something with ignorance, without conscious, so you're kind of similar with animal actually. Okay, that's why we must do something with consciousness. Yes, so this is the amazing ability gifted to us as a mankind. So every religion actually makes sure that it preaches morality, and the SN itself is a massive organization which has more than 9 million members across the world, which is diversified in many ways, but practicing the basic thing, like Miss Joanne handled the session previous one with Mr. Teo Han Ching, it's about simplicity. So what makes a simplicity more powerful? So because of the five moralities, okay? So this is have to do with morality, have to do with integrity. Without morality, there's no integrity at all. Okay, this is with integrity. This is the key to success. Okay, and you can see the attribution that the SN already do and the values to all. So, do you want to know what those values are? The five moralities one. So this is the thing. You must listen to me carefully, because today I'm going to summarize a bit from the story that Dr. Links already shared with us in Siglipat, in our first Sunya retreat in India. So first is I shall not harm. Second is I shall not lie. Third is I shall not take what does not belongs to me. And fourth is I shall not disrupt the harmony of the family. And the fifth one, I shall not intoxicate. It seems very simple. This is very simple, but it's carry a weight and a lots of meaning. Okay, so we cannot read it as a surface, because the context is large, huge than what you can just read now. Okay, so for example, I shall not harm. So what it means by I shall not harm? Okay, so meaning you not harm anybody. You don't do any things that is not, it's not against the people's harmony. Okay, harmony, peaceful life. So, and then, and in anything, okay, do not harm people with your own physical things without any reason. You didn't harm people with your words. You didn't harm people with your thought. And you didn't harm people with anything else. With your, writing, when we write something, to publish in the newspaper, or we text somebody without we do some research first, based on the text that we receive forwarded many, many times. So we just send to others. So what happened is that a lot of damage or harm to other people. So this is cannot be practiced. So we must uh, remember that first we shall not do any harm to ourselves, to the people, to the society, to the family, to our friends, to our lovers, and so forth. Okay, so remember, and animals as well. So this is very, very simple. Like I said just now, do not take things literally. So use our reasoning mind to justify the act. Okay, so that's the things here. Okay, so what it means by do not take things literally. So like I mentioned to you, there's a story about the cobra. Okay, the cobra met the monk. Okay, so the monk mentioned that uh, do not shall not harm people. Okay, so this cobra took the words or advice literally. What happened? So what happens that after meeting the monk, the cobra decided not to harm any people at all at the village. Okay, so even he is a king cobra, so that king cobra, sat under the banyan tree. Okay, so he was curious to know about the monk's teaching. Okay, so it really will change the cobra's way of life or not. So when he approached the tree, so he was shocked, to see uh, people that throw away the stone, and bite him, with a stick, because it's a human nature. When we see the reptiles like that, we thought that it's a dangerous animal, right? So they do what they intend to do. So they throw the stone, the cobra with the stick until get severe wound. Okay. So after that, the cobra met the monk for the second time. So the cobra said, he said to the monk, after you left, I practiced your teaching of I shall not harm, and I decided to just lie down on the tree to take my sun bath every day. Seeing me not raising my foot and lying down, travelers thought I was that harmless, so they start poking sticks at me, throwing stones. I bled, but I did not react to their actions, so they started hitting me. I, they were merciless. The small kids also joined at to stone me. They were the same people who once upon a time feared even my tooth. Even thinking of the cobra, also they become feared. But now what happened? They were here showing off their valor on me, and as I choose to not to do harm. So the monk felt very bad. You know what? He said, you took my advice literally. I said you should not harm anyone without any reason. But you should have used your wisdom to understand that if someone is harming you, you should defend yourself. Remember, sir, God has provided you with this hood and defend yourself in times like this. He also equipped you with the most poisonous venom just in case you need to save yourself. You did not understand the teaching the way it was supposed to, and hence you suffered. Okay? So what caused you to suffering? If you don't follow this five moralities, of course we get into this suffering state. Okay? So this cobra, from this cobra story, it's to be understood that do not take any advice, any preach or lessons literally. So we must always use our mind to justify. So don't, if I said do not do harm, it doesn't mean you don't protect yourself when people harm you. Okay, you must act wisely. All right, this is what being taught by Dr. Lim Seo-jin's words in the Sunya book recently. In the SN, I promise to do no harm to anyone. When someone is out to destroy the very existence of the SN by acting in ways that are not ethical, I do not hesitate to, even if he is an ambassador, a crown ambassador actually, the highest ranking position of this company. Anyone doing anything against my organization will definitely meet the samurai in me. So remember, don't ever think that if our leader do something wrong, you don't have courage to, advise or to refer to the management if it will cause a huge harm to your group or to the organization as whole. So you must have this justification in you. Okay. So how to get this justification? That's why we need to do sunya, because we want to get the right view. If we have the right view, we don't become like the king cobra just now. If we have the right view, okay, to see things clearly. Okay, I shall not lie. So this is a very, very um, important also. But you must remember there are two kinds of lie. So this is, we always, in as a Muslim, they always said bohong sunat kan, bohong sunat, bohong sunat. Okay, actually, it's stated in the book of Sunya also by Dr. Lim. There's a two kinds of lie, which is the black lie and the white lie. What it is? Okay, so the white lie is a good one. So we lie because of we want to save somebody from quarreling, from destroy the harmony of the people, to make peace of the world. So it is permissible. So again, use our justification. Okay. So and then black light, of course, you already know when something to do with black, so it's a black magic, black metal, all black. So black or already associated with something is not good, something bad. So it's the same thing. So let us tell you about I shall not lie. So you can see what it's something to do with the business. Okay, first, if you're aware, this end didn't do the mega, bombastic advertisement. So during my involvements, in the SN 2015, I'm studying the market as a market intelligence, and I get lots of feedbacks from the members, be it the new members or the old members. This thing is a common they complain about. The packaging is quite lame, the packaging is not like others MLM company. The brochure also not up to date, blah 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 blah. And you know what? When I bring this to CEO himself, you know what he told me? And I'm like, wow, I've been scolded heavily, Totally said, it's not the real reason. Nothing to do. The smart brochure or anything else, with the packaging of the product, nothing to do with one success. At first, I also think that this is not right. But later, when I followed him in Italian leadership, European leadership camp in Italy in 2016, I listened to the Crown Ambassador's words, like Mr. Rafael Diaz. He just come to the stage without being anything. He's such a very, happy-go-lucky person. I like his style. He come to the stage, with not so ironing clothes. You can see still something that, and then he speak confidently, and he speak very simple but carry weight, very meaningful. I like his style. He didn't bring the, the presentation slide, all the tools. He didn't need that because he himself is the product. You understand what I mean? So, so among other leaders, it's very easy to understood his speech. Something to do like Doctor. So he really depicts Dr. Lim's in a way of simplicity. Okay. So this is the simplicity style that I mentioned. So he also mentioned that nothing to do with the brochure, nothing to do with product, why he can be car investor. So Dr. Lim also in that moment also gave speech on that also. He's priced on it's not about the brochure, it's not about the application of the product, it's about the product itself. Because the product is very good. It will spread like mad. And it's true. Because in this end, we didn't tell any lies, we didn't overclaim, we didn't stated anything in the packaging or in any advertisement saying that this is or like potency is good for men's sexual health, blah blah blah. We didn't claim that, we didn't ever claim that. Even though we know it's very good for cancer, linseed is very good for cancer, RGTL is very good for cancer, microvita is good for cancer, we didn't claim that. We just portray it as it is. So what happened is everybody take it as a super functional food in their daily life. So this is the miracle of it. So Dr. Lim's belief in the simplicity and always, practice these five moralities in his life. So you can see, even though we don't have a proper brochure like other companies, just this 5 years onwards, we have a very beautiful website, DSN apps, and also, packaging. Like you can see the spruder, everything is like, they have improvement. It's a Malaysian style one, but the sales is still increasing. But we also remember we also have other products that still remain the packaging, like Gano massage oil. We have other, other product like as well. So like Morinzi, but still it's still acceptable by the members around the globe. So it's not about the packaging; it's the soul in it. It's the product itself. Okay? So this is the things. Okay, white lie. Okay. So white lie you already know is this is like example, like a doctor. When a doctor tells his patient who is about to die that everything is okay, this is a white lie, okay? Pembohongan putih, okay, bohong sunat. So who is about to die that everything is okay, do not worry. So actually, he is doing so to help person enjoy the remaining time that he has without any worry of that. So he wants him to live the moment, and this is not lie. So in business, as someone had and asked us, okay, we have to lie. You also common. This is common among us. Yeah? Uh, we always have this perception. Business, lying, cheating is a common act in business, right? Okay, in marketing, in business. Okay, but DSN didn't do that. So if we lie to harm someone, then it's definitely black lie. But if we use the white lies skillfully, okay, to help people out of suffering, so it's a good one. All right. So we must differentiate this thing. Okay. So in past 28 years, so DSN already been true and transparent as a company. So you can see, knowing this, if you are true, you are transparent. Means transparent, you are true. So what's mean by transparent? Okay, DSN have farm. So we say we have farm. So people are free to go to visit the farm anytime that they wish, provided they inform their company. Yes, they can visit. But other company, it's not easy for you to go to their farm, believe it or not. Because they're very secretive. I don't know what they hide from us or their farm. But it's not the SN startup. You can come to the farm anytime that you want. Okay. to check yourself, to visit and check all the process. Okay, so we help the distributors know that we are not lying because we self-endorsed from so many companies that verify the truth in terms of quality checks, good manufacturing practices, etc. Remember, we have lots of certificates like ISO, GMP, Halal, etc. PGA also. So these kind of certificates already a strong evidence to prove that DSN is not the cheating company. Okay, so we gain trust by this. So we are not a fancy company with many fancy labels and brochures. If it's only for looks, just to deceive somebody, so we not never buy the idea. So we better keep it as it is, simple. So you can see also from DXN name, what means by DXN name. Some people, many people, not some, many people ask me what DXN means. It stands for what? You will surprise that it stands for Dexon. It's not easy for some people, many people to pronounce it. It's a Chinese, uh, Chinese word meaning morality and trustworthy, or honesty and trustworthy. So from Dexin, it becomes DXN. You can see how clever Dr. Lim is. So, all right, that is about, some people ask me just now, what means by the white lie in business? Okay, it's like this. Okay, based on Dr. Lim's visit to Philippines, there's lots of, in early days, there's a lot of people ask him, especially the youngsters, networkers from other companies, ask him, okay, um, what is the guarantee that if I join the company, my future with DXN is secure? How you want to answer that? Of course, now we can answer because we have certificates, right? We have lots of things. We have insurance, more than 1 million, I think. So we have a lot. So we can prove them. We're already around the globe. But that time, we're just a small company yet, but we expanding, to Indonesia, to Philippines, Thailand, something. So how our Zen master, our Sifu, answer this question? See, this is the white lie, but actually it's not a lie. This is a technical things, wisdom we call that. Okay. So he said he asked that person back. This is the always a tips. When you find people ask you something like this, you ask that person back. So he asked that person, the young man, young fellow, are you married? So the young man said, not yet. Okay. Yeah, I'm not yet married. So great. Then I would like to give you an advice. Now you can take this as I'm already married. So this is what Dr. Lim said. So all around the crowd also answer. Okay, he said, let's consider you like a girl and you propose for her for marriage. How will you assure her if she asks you if her future is secured with you after marriage? So the young boy shook his head, as if to convey he does not know. Yeah, actually it's the same, similar things, but in different situation. Okay, so the thing asked that guy how he want to propose the girl that he likes.
What?
Lisa, we have somebody that already.
Yes, yes. Okay, you can continue to share your screen, Miss Amy. All right.
Right? Listen.
Mm.
We continue?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, we continue. This is very important story. So if me ask you, Shah, okay, how you want to answer this? So, okay. So we use common sense. Okay, this is a common sense tips. Okay. So the young person cannot answer Dr. Lim's question. So Dr. Lim said, the only way you can persuade her to marry you is by giving an assurance that Her future will be secure with you. Tell her that you have no future now. You see, no lie. Okay, tell her that you have no future now, but your future depends on what you are doing at present moment. Like you have a job, or you are doing some business, or you need to tell her how have you been in the past. Show her your past track record. You will need to tell her that you have been a good boy, you studied well in school, you secured yourself a degree. So this is among example, okay? You do not smoke, you do not drink, you do not lie, you do not cheat, you do not visit nightclubs, you are having a good job and aspire to have a better one in future. This is all you have to tell her. It is then going to be she who will ask herself, do I trust this person or not? After you mention all these things. Does this man have all ingredients of trust? What do you think? She will say. So this totally ask the young man again. Okay. So the young man said, sure, with all these good things, who is going to say no? So this boy already been trapped by his own questions. Can you see it? How clever the Talim is? So the Talim said, um, SN is a new company. That time, okay, not now, that time. A young company, but if you see our track record, we have been very successful. We have already started to expand into other countries within a short period of time. At present, we are growing at a phenomenal rate. We have small farm that produces the best Kanadama in the world. As the demand grows, we will expand for sure. We work with moral values. This is very important, with moral values. We do not cheat. We do not lie. We do not harm. We are transparent in our approach. We work tirelessly. We give genuine, authentic products. We never overclaim. Our future is going to be bright for sure. We are going to expand throughout the world in the future. It's your decision. Ask yourself this question: would you like to join such a company? So totally, by asking people, let people think, then justify. So that particular day, a lot of young networkers from other companies joined the ASN. So this is a very, very good example. This is the white lie. Actually, it's not a white lie. You can see it's tactical things, but we didn't cheat people. We tell them the truth by giving them the example what we're doing now. So same thing. If people ask you, do you have guarantee that this product can cure cancer? What you're going to answer, or you say, how many cancer patients have already or taken your products, and how's the successful rate? Many people will ask this kind of question to us if we propose to your relative, your friends on this thing. So what can you say? We have thousands of research out there. We have a lot of testimonials from other leaders showing them that things. That's it. Even though we don't have the patient yet, but by give them assurance, by the examples of from other source, the genuine source, of course, they will think that you're such an honest people. Okay, you don't cheat or temberang, lie people saying that, oh, I have lots of patients, but I don't keep the testimony. Don't say that. If you don't have, say you don't have. If you say you don't know, say don't know. But you must remember our improvement, our values, our quality we shows on our moralities. Okay, so never take what does not belongs to you. So this is the third moralities. Okay, so in success in your business, in your life, we shall not take what does not belongs to us. So it's also including the teaching. Okay, you don't rob people, you don't take other people's thing without asking. Uh, you don't, you don't claim the teaching is yours. That's number one. Okay, some people, this is why I can see in a networking group, they are not, because there's lack of trust. We lack of trust because we lie, we cheat, we take something that does not belong to us. If that means to be the testimonial or the words or ideas from your group partners or downline, just mention it. People will look up on you and people will do the same. But if you just take it without give any credit at all, people will look down on you because your lack of leadership. Leadership is we grow together. Doesn't mean that you think, oh, my downline's idea is very good. I take it as and show it as it is like mine. So it's not proper way actually. Okay, so like university student, okay, we are prohibited from plagiarizing, right? Plagiarize other work, people works. Okay, so we must quote from the research where we got the link, everything. So the same thing, because this is an ethical way of doing things. Okay, so all right. So like Sunya, I know some of people also already learned Sunya previously, and they going back to their community and they reinvent the Sunya, you know, uh, combined with their beliefs, their so religion thingy, uh, and didn't ever mention that they also took, the teaching from us. So it's also not good. Okay, so justify your own act. Okay, all right. So what you want to know about the does not belong to us? Okay, this is a very good story. Okay, one should not never take what does not belong to you. This is very important moral principle. It also means that one should take complete responsibility of what belongs to you. You see, there's the two things. Okay, should never take what does not belong to you, and should take complete responsibility of what belongs to you, like your job. When people already give you the job, you do it diligently, okay? Because it's a responsibility on you. So other people also cannot chantas you, cannot cut you, everything like that. Okay. Same thing with the leaders, with the workers. You have your responsibility on your downline, on your business partner. So the same thing like this. So okay. And stealing from somebody is definitely a crime. So okay, take it literally. I should not take that's not belongs to you. So it's also means stealing. Okay. So stealing is completely no, it's a crime. So one will be punished by law if caught stealing or punished by karma if by chance the law misses him. So we have to pay the price of our actions. So karma or kifara in Muslim we take it as a kifara, but in other belief also we believe in karma. What goes around comes around. It's like a boomerang. Okay. So don't worry if you are misjudged, mistreated now, that person will definitely get what he or she should get. So be patient. But remember, if people already cross boundaries, whenever you already in the position, we must defend ourselves. You don't simply no harm to other people, like I said just now. Okay. So he said here, this is very important things. Okay. We have, okay, one should restrain from doing so in every possible way. You see, in the XN, we practice this morality very strictly. It has been over 27 years. We have never cheated any networker of his bonus money. Even if it is a penny, we make sure it's paid to the rightful owner. I remember paying small bonuses by checks in our initial days to the networkers. The cost of the check leave and courier was more than the amount of the check. Whoever, the all-time leader, they know about this thing. Okay, but that did not stop us from doing our duty. The money belongs to my networker. I need to pay him even if it costs me my money to pay. So you see how diligent Dr. Lim's with this kind of moralities, these five moralities. He's such a very firm and have a principle in life person. Okay, so we must study this act because people out there they are like asking how this and grow so and become so sustainable even during pandemic. So this is the five moralities that we must learn and practice the life. So, okay. So all right, I shall not take what does not belongs to me. Also meaning, do not take uh peacefulness from other people. It's such as you create chaos. So in a peaceful society, you create chaos. Something that is not right. Okay, by keep silent, you can save the thing, but you act differently. So it's also not okay. All right. And we have, I shall not disrupt the harmony of the family or society. Okay. So this is a very easy to understood. Okay. So DSN also practice this thing. Okay. Let me tell you, there's like uh, a real story what happened in the organization in the farm when there's a very good manager that people depends on through this kind of sexual harassment to the lady staff. Okay, so how DSN react on this? Okay, you see, you have a very good manager, so as if like without him, nothing can accomplish. You know, you cannot find such a good manager that time. But in one part, he's doing immorality act. You know, he's doing the sexual harassment to the lady staff by slapping their butts. So it's not okay actually. So the women also didn't say anything because they are very afraid they losing the job. They're afraid if this thing have conveyed to the HR department, the HR will inform the husband, the family, and later the husband will get angry, and then the husband will say no to the wife to continue working. That's end. So it's a big complicated case because the women, the ladies, especially from our staff who work in DSN, actually they want to support the family, support the husband. So Dr. Lim acts very, very wise. He called this staff, all the lady staff, and asked them what happened. And after get the proof, so he didn't say, without hesitation. So the manager been kicked out from the company. Even though his auntie, Dr. Lim's aunt contact Dr. Lim's, Dr. Lim to persuade him to take back this manager, like it's a small matter things because we cannot find such a good manager in these days, blah, 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 blah. Dr. Lim said no, So to say, if you disrupt the harmony of the family, of the society, of the workers, of course, you will be terminated. So from that moment, so the HR department come, the HR department already come with this rules about the values of these moral principles. Okay, they said they already circular the kind of memo signed by CEO. No unwelcome physical contact of any kind with human staff. If anyone found guilty, will be immediately suspended or blacklisted. So you can see in this and any rules, terms and condition comes with actions. So we didn't set the company perfectly in one time. No, in the early stage, we act first. We do the business. We do the research. We do the business, everything. Then we let it happen. Then if something happen, problem, everything, there will be a rules later on. So we will strategize for it later. So this is a natural approach of uh, natural approach practice. I shall not intoxicate. Okay, what do you now understand about I shall not intoxicate? Of course, you shall not intoxicate yourself with drugs, with alcohol, until you lost your concern, your consciousness. So, but you must understand, I shall not intoxicate also in any extreme idea. You must remember, no extreme ideas. So, extreme ideas such as, okay, such as this. We must eat vegetable uh, to be healthier. Okay, that rather than take meat. So you're like you ban meat. You didn't eat meat for a long time. Actually, you already do harm to your body, right? Okay, this is number one. You already do harm to your body, but you already intoxicate your mind with such idealism, you know. So you already intoxicate your mind. So same. So we already said that this is, for example, okay, I didn't mean to make any people feel offended, but this is just example. When we say that, oh, he's wearing the hijabs, he's wearing the puda, he's wearing the niqab, then she's considered Muslim. It is not like that, okay? It's just an attire. Okay, of course it's cover or everything. But other than that, also like Shah wearing now, me wearing now, so it's also the same thing. So don't discriminate people with the thought, with the idea, and also with their clothes and their foods. Okay, if that people's vegetarian, respect them. If that people didn't eat pork because of their beliefs, so respect them. So you don't intoxicate yourself with something that will harm your own in the future. Okay, so it's not. So we shall not intoxicate ourselves with eating too much acidic things also. So this is also the same thing by I shall not intoxicate. You shall not intoxicate yourself with extreme ideology. You shall not intoxicate yourself with, people's attire, people's beliefs. For you must use also your judgment. Be neutral also, but don't with what we call that. Don't sacrifice your beliefs. So this is the thing. Okay. All right. Okay, I think it's already finished on the five. I shall, on the five moralities. So I hope you get it, all the five moralities. Okay, some people ask me uh, how Dr. Lim get this kind of five moralities. Actually, this is from Pancasila. Like Indonesia, they practice Pancasila, but they have their own view of Pancasila. Okay, uh, this this five moralities actually contains in all the religions or beliefs. So we take these moralities as a good practice so that all the religion can practice this because it's contains in the teaching. Okay. So all right, sorry, 9:21. So we want to open the question or how, Miss Shah?
Okay, so maybe if you have questions regarding the five moralities of Sunya practice, you can just give your question on the chat box below. We have chat box. Just leave your questions on what the topic today. Okay, so we wait for the questions. Maybe while we waiting for the question, maybe we will just proceed with the practice.
All right. Okay, the practice. So who volunteered to help me? Cikgu Mi, Miss Shah, Miss Joanne, or Miss Jovelyn. Unfortunately, we don't have Mr. Zakri in the Zoom meeting today. If not, I will ask him. Okay, please demonstrate the hand swinging exercise first. So we will do the hand swinging exercise.
Okay,
This is
maybe
the
you
free
can
Sunya.
start sharing. Maybe you can start
Okay.
sharing the screen.
All right. Thank you for reminding me. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Okay. Now can see sharp. Very big. Okay.
Mm.
So anybody want to volunteer yourself to do the hand swinging exercise in the Zoom meeting? I will share conduct with my voice. Huh. Now I can see Javelin didn't show it herself. It's okay then. All right. Okay, first you need to do very clever. Come on, just get it with me. Okay. Okay. Remember when you do this, let's see who can show clearly. You must remember when you stand, you must squat a little bit. You must bend your knees a bit, and then the knee may when it's not surpass your toes. Okay, feet. So that's the measurement, and you must open your leg according to your shoulder wide. Okay. shoulder length, okay, based on our own body. So this exercise actually is a very powerful from Tai Chi master. This already simplify many Tai Chi acts, okay? So it's already become one. So if you practice this daily or frequently, maybe up to 400 or 500 counting 4 times per daily, you have a very good water circulation in your body. Okay? Yeah, very good, Shah. I like. Yes, okay. Let us do. Bend a little bit on my, yeah. Okay, and then, yeah. When you do hand spinning, it must parallel with your body. Don't do like this. Don't do like this. Okay, don't do like this. You will harm your shoulder. So make it very, very relaxed, very relaxed. Okay, so let us start. Remember, bend your knee a little bit, not so past your toes. And then, okay, let us count, okay? We'll do until 50 count. Actually, I like to do till 100 count, but it will take times later. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Okay. For your information, this exercise is very good if you have problem on your chest, upper your body, or your kidney part also. Okay. If you have water retention problem also. And if you are so lazy to jog around, you have jogging as your daily routine or walking a lot. So this also can replace the things. Okay. So it's like you're walking a lot. How many counts when you do this. Okay, when you do this, so like I mentioned to all of you, it's like a pen. You don't suddenly stop because mostly we do until 100 or 200 counts. When you already stop, it's not harmony. So it's like a pen. When you off it, it's still moving, but slowly, slowly, slowly. You can feel the vibration. Then you do like a balloon, like this. I just said like this. Okay, like this, right? That's wow, sick. Do like as a master full. Master then. So this must parallel with your umbilical. Pusat, okay? Okay, pusat. You don't do like this again on this because we mean this as a center. Still bend your knee a little bit. Okay. So when you do this, after that, okay, I feel very easy now. It's very good. Then we shall do the next step. Just breathe in, breathe out. Okay, breathe in, breathe out through your nose. So it's like this. In, take nafas. So until 45 degrees of your forehead. Breathe out. So we using nose, breathe in using your nose and breathe out through your nose as well. So let us do it one more time. So we do this like 20 counts, okay? 1, 2, 3. Breathe in. Breathe out. 1. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Out. Breathe. Breathe out. In. Breathe out. You can make it slower as you wish. In. Breathe out. Six. Seven. In. Breathe out. Eight. Breathe in. Breathe out. Nine. Breathe in. Breathe out. 10. So count by ourselves, yeah. 7. So 13. 17. Mm. 19. So we continue with standing meditation. You can just continue like this. That's when you do like this, right? You can just continue it. Okay. So we bend your little your knees bend a little bit. Okay, so we shall do 29 to 0. Okay, so you can close your eyes, or you can close your eyes, or you can open your eyes half wide and sing 45 degrees on your frontal view. So you boleh tengok 45 derajah ke bawah. Dia bukan macam ni tau. Dia macam ni, dia tegak tapi mata dia macam tu. So remember, sunya means emptiness, means zero. So jangan ada pergerakan. Please don't move your body. Try to align your mind and your body together. So if you're getting distracted, of course your body will move here and there. Okay, so we try to do without moving. So you can see your own performance. So let us do now. So 29. Okay, sorry. For those new, how to do the Sunya therapy is we do reverse counting. Okay, so we will have this kind of set: 9 to 0. Second set is 29 to 0, and then 99 to 0. So for standing meditation, I choose 29 to 0. So how to breathe? So same thing like our hand swinging just now exercise. We will breathe in through our nose, and we will exhale or breathe out through our nose as well. Okay, so it's like this. Okay, can you see as example? Breathe in, breathe out, 29. Breathe in, breathe out, 28. So do it naturally like you used to breathe. You don't do it mechanically. Okay, so do it naturally. So some of us will do faster, some of us can prolong our breathing. So it depends on our body capacity. Okay, let us do now. Start 29. So once you finish, you rub your hands. Very good to see some of you can go longer. Maybe just start late. Then you rub your hand. You rub to your face with your powerful hand. Okay. Okay. Right. So you can rub your body also, which you feel painful, body ache. Okay. You can see blood flow on your face. Okay. So now, shall we do the exercise before the meditation? Okay. Let me. So we do first. Wait up. I find the suitable places to do this. Okay. So now we're going on the floor. If you have the yoga mat, congratulations, you can use it. If you don't have one, you can sit on your convenience. Okay. I don't see if you can see or not. Okay, good. All right. Okay. So firstly, we do something, the pre-exercise before the sitting meditation. Just now we already completed our standing meditation, and now we do the pre-sunya exercise for sitting meditation. So we do like this. See, in yoga or in Senama Melayu also they have this thing, but the different things is we do not use the kind of breathing technique. We use the same thing. Breathe in, breathe out through nose naturally. Okay, so when you already open your right legs, remember your right hand will be on your left thigh. So your left hand will go to that way. So this is for our to stretch our body before our sitting meditation so that we don't have cramp or any simple injury when we do the sitting meditation after this. Okay, let us do 10 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last time I used to do like this, from the back. You can use both or either one. So let us do the left side. So remember the left side, you must the left side center. The body must be straight. You don't hunch like this. Okay. So the body must be straight. And then it's the same thing. Okay. So when your left leg's already opened, your left hand will be on your right thigh, and your right hand will go that way. Okay, let us do now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Congratulations for completing it. So from this, you can identify which body is more lenient, more flexible. And then you can see like this. This is additional for people that already become cramped on this part. Okay. You can just do like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. My cat is coming. Luckily you cannot see. Okay. All right. So this is another exercise. It's like this. Remember? You sit bersila macam ni. normal sitting like this. So you hold, let's say we start with the right legs first. So you hold your knees and like this. Oh, yeah, yeah. So you can feel until your neck, you know. So already stretch like that. 1, 2. Like you put the weight there. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so you can feel it's very good. So we must complete another half. So my cat also want to join, you see. So okay, hold this part. Ready? 1, 2, 3. 1. Oh, this is short. 2. It's like buayan, you know, kursi rotan yang, you know, those atuk-atuk grandpa duduk tu. It's like that lah. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, congratulations. So let us do on our sitting meditation. Actually, you can sit on the chair if you cannot sit like on the floor like this. Okay. So how about your sitting position? You can do like this, but later on you feel cramp on this part. So you can do half lotus. You can do half lotus like this, or you can sit full lotus like this. Either way, you can sit. I like this position because it straightened my back naturally. Okay. Okay, so again. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Same thing you can do with your closed eyes, or you can do with your half wide open eyes. And when you open your eyes, focus on the 45-degree in your front. Okay. So find any dot, or you can just sing your nose, the tip of your nose. So to do a very good meditation or reset your mind, your tongue you can put at the back upper your teeth, back of upper teeth, yeah. That, okay. So your hand, since we don't involve any belief, so we can do it like this, or we can do like this. This is also okay, but this one I don't think so. Okay, so we can do like this. For ladies, I think it's easy to do this because we didn't burden our shoulder unless we have hourglass body shape like that. Your shoulder, okay, it's okay. Okay, so let us do. So remember, breathe in, breathe out, consider 1 count. Okay, so let us do 39 to 0. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. 29. When you're finished, rub your hand and you can rub your face also. I cannot rub it evenly because it seems like the tears come up from those both eyes. So whoever experienced like me can mention yourself. So there's always explanation for this. So this is what we call self-healing. So Sunya Therapy is a self-healing nature approach therapy. Okay. So because you already know nowadays the climate very dry, like in the northern area, so dry, it's so hot. So you must have this kind of feeling that you always consume lots of water, but you still feel thirsty. Have you? So it shows that you have the water circulation problem. So how to fix it naturally? When you do sunya diligently, okay, when you do it rightly, when you do reverse counting, when you can focus, so the body started to regulate itself naturally back to the balance stage. Okay, so but it doesn't happen in one go. So you must experience it. It's like a detox process. Like you consume RDGL, you didn't get the full range of healthiest body ever in one day. So they always have the detox and balance process. So some of people they will have this situation. Okay, when they do sunya, their body always move to the right side or to the left side, and they can't even focus with the counting. They always miss the count. Okay, and then they always interfere with other thoughts. So like a monkey mind or something like suddenly you have a brilliant $1 million idea in your mind to do the business. This is distraction. Okay? So this is distraction. So you must always focus to the reverse counting because you want to have the clear or right view. To have the clear or right view to practice the 5 moralities is very essential for you to get this reverse counting done perfectly. Okay, but of course by time sometimes also like we used to have a stressful life, so we will miscount the things. It's normal. That's why we do 9 to 0 as a first set. It shows that if you cannot complete the count smoothly, it shows that you have a severe depression. But if you cannot complete 29 to 0 smoothly, it shows you have a mild depression. Okay, same. If you have 99 to 0, it's normal. Many people will miscount. Okay, so you need to if let's say if you count 39 to 0, you miscount at 20 or 19. You can choose 20. No need to count from 29. Later on, I don't know when we're gonna finish the things. Okay, so if you have this kind of feedback from your own body, like you just come down from your eyes or your mucus run from your nose or so something from your ears, it's like a gas come out, you can always mention because there's always explanation for that. Or you can see something like a purplish color when you close your eyes. It also shows something also. Okay, so they always have explanation on that. So of course we use this sunya to reset our mind by the reverse counting. Uh, we didn't think anything, only focus on reverse counting, and then we try to balance our mind and body become one because we believe what happens to our mind reflects our body, what happens to our body reflects our mind. So it's like a gold mine. When you try to take the gold, there's a without the water, right? So you cannot get the pure one. So to get the pure one, you need to purify again until you get the best goal. So you must have a very good focus. Okay, so that is I sit on the table first.
Five moralities tonight, and this takes 2 months from last month to this month about the five moralities. That is, let me recap back. That is, I shall not harm, I shall not lie, I shall not take what doesn't belong to me, I shall not disrupt the harmony of the family, and also the last one, I shall not intoxicate. Okay, I hope you are all understand about our five moralities that is really covered well by our Sunya coordinator Miss Amy Yusof. Thank you so much for your time for this Sunya talk. Okay, every month we have our Sunya coordinator Miss Amy with us to teach us about the Sunya, of course. And thank you so much for all the participants here in the SN in Zoom platform, and also in Facebook. We have in Facebook Malaysia and Facebook Indonesia as well. Thank you so much for the participants and for our speakers, of course. Thank you so much, Miss Amy. So I think see you in next month. We have other sunyas next month. We will announce it later. So thank you so much for your support and making sunya as your way of life. Okay, hari-hari pun boleh buat sunya, no problem. You can do sunya every day or in your free time. Just make this as your practice, everyday practice is not a problem. Alright, so thank you so much, Miss Amy, and thank you so much to all the members who are participate in tonight's session. Okay, so see you guys later on the next
Thank
session.
you. Namaste. Okay, bye.
Let it go, let my body go. Make our bodies high.